Manheimer.
Manheimer. Hello,
Manheimer.
Ian. Manheimer.
Yeah.
We were saying, what a great name.
We love your
Thank
name.
you.
Oh,
Thank
he's
you.
like 12 years old. Never mind. I imagine some guy in his 50s.
No, I'll let my grandfather, though, know.
There you
He'll be
go.
very happy.
See, he probably
Yeah.
looks like a Manheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it served me well so far.
That's a great name. I love it.
It is a great name.
Ian, where are you located?
We're in Manhattan.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it's great to be out here right now. Lovely weather, lovely city, burgeoning tech scene.
In
Definitely.
Manhattan, burgeoning tech scene?
Manhattan is coming up.
That's kind of funny because you think of Manhattan as like the center of the world. Certainly it is in entertainment, it is in business, it's finance. And
Sure.
you don't think of it as kind of coming up, an up-and-coming young city, soon to be heard from.
Yep.
But I guess that's,
Watch it.
Is it true that when you start a company like Measy that there's some pressure to come out to California, come to the Silicon Valley?
Yeah, I mean, our technology team is in San Francisco, and the couple times I've been out there, it's undeniable that tech and internet runs that city, and people get the work that you're doing in a different way than out here. But we like that hurdle. It makes us a bit sharper.
Yeah.
It makes us able to explain our concept to people who are not industry. And we have a lot of resources out here that we tug on. There's a lot of media out here, big media, so we tug on that. And we love it, but certainly San Francisco, undeniable of what it offers to a young startup.
Tell us how you came up with the idea for the site, because if I'm right from reading the, I think, About Us page, it used to be called something else.
Sure. What you might be picking up on the About Us page is our last project, which I can get into in a second, which has a lot to do with where we are now. The project Measy that we just launched a couple weeks ago really comes from a place where we think about tools that would really be helpful to us. Personally, I think about my mom when I design these tools and what are things that can help empower her life, her being a bit of a novice when it comes to technology. So what we like to do is translate complex concepts to people about decisions that are really important to their life, that they're going to have to make. So we started a project that we launched 2007, November 4th, 2007, about helping people figure out who to vote for in the presidential election. That was called Glass Booth.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Okay.
So it was the same kind of engine, but instead of gadgets, it was politicians.
Exactly. Yeah. So the concept, the kernel of the concept comes from that. And we basically got proof of concept during that project. We got so much incredible feedback. It was such a difficult decision where there's so many different sources, so much good information, so much bad information, and a really important decision that everyone inevitably has to make regardless. So out of that, we won a couple awards. Best Political Website of the Year from CNET and PC Magazine. And as the election was winding down, we really thought that what was powerful was not the content, although that was certainly pertinent. It was the process we had designed for helping people through a difficult decision and having them come out the other end feeling really confident that they were going to make an informed decision. And that's really about democracy, whether it's buying products or who you're going to vote for. So we decided to make Measy for consumer decisions, and we launched with helping people figure out which consumer electronics make sense for them, because we think that these products, they're obviously becoming more and more integrated into daily life, and on top of that, they're really expensive and really complex. So it creates a lot of anxiety for people who don't know really what they're about, but know that they need them to go into a Best Buy or go online to Amazon and try and figure out the makeup of something that's really technical and that they're going to spend maybe $1,000 on. So our process takes people with little or no knowledge, and also experts. We have a lot of tools for experts, and sort of pulls out of them their needs and their desires and connects them with a product that makes sense for them and their budget, and also educates them about why it makes sense for them. And it's that education that we feel instills confidence in the consumer, and they can sleep well knowing that they made a smart choice.
You even include something like corporate responsibility in here in the chooser. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's really important to us, and just like the other considerations, it's not essential to the experience if you don't care about that. But to us, and coming from our nonprofit roots, which was Glass Booth, these considerations are important, and more people are considering the corporate responsibility of the manufacturer when they're making these decisions. So for us, it's our job to make that information available. We also like to help people. We think there's a great opportunity when you're coming to the site, you're telling us you want something new. Perfect time to help people recycle their old electronics, which we think is a huge growing ecological issue.
Oh, yeah, you have what is e-waste, recycle, reuse, get involved. That's great. It's great you have that political awareness as well in here. Now, how independent are these results? Do you have sponsors paying to be part of these results?
Never, no. I mean, our products really trust. Without
Good for
the
you.
trust, without people coming in here and really understanding that we're on your side and what you're up against is massive.
So this list, I went through the digital cameras, I gave it my criteria. This list, where are the rankings coming from?
Sure. So a lot of that is it's a mix of expert reviews, people that we've identified as trustworthy expert reviews.
Excellent.
We vet all the reviewers that we use their reviews on the site from, and then we have our own editorial team who sort of picks them apart and deduces their intent. So it's very hands-on. It's the only way that you can really pick up on intent. And then we have a bunch of guys, gadget geeks over here, that sort of score the products based on what expert reviewers like CNET or PC Mag are saying about a product. So completely non-biased. We would never, ever, we'd rather shut the site down than take money from